Hello, Cancer. What up, my lovers? Okay, so we're doing the March 2024 monthly readings. Patreons get ad-free first access, and I think that's it. You can subscribe. You can check out All to Love. That's the website. That's where you can book readings and yoga sessions and contact us, me. And I'm organizing the cards. So let's get into it for Cancer. My intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm super intuitive, and I'm intuitive with tarot as well. So only if you resonate, obviously, would you book a private reading. It's divine guidance, love, and clarity for all my Cancerian lovers. Divine guidance and loving clarity. So I'm hearing there's a little resistance to a new beginning. You feel possibly a bit torn or like juggling, having to juggle, and your back is turned. It's almost like there's this new way of doing things or new thought form wanting to come in, and you're busy balancing. I would sense as well with the Two of Pentacles behind the character is really turbulent, wavy water. And that's sort of saying too, like you've likely been through a bit of like, whoa, whether it's just even to do with your finances, the perspective's a bit off skis. It could be to do with a love situation, a fire sign, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Something like a distraction. It's kind of pulling your energy. Yeah, so Cancer, and this is the Hermit. It's a Virgo energy, but it's making me think of the crab, the hermit, the kind of withdrawing inward to reflect. It's like you're needing a little bit of time out. You're needing some time to reflect on things, to get your center. So the love situation, I'm asking for clarity, and the Five of Cups reverse has come up. It's making me think of like past grief. And the Knight of Wands reverse is like an in and out energy. It's not stable, but there's clearly like a lot of love here. There's something about your own emotional refinement. And truly coming back to yourself with regards to love. Interestingly, I'm getting a few different energies. Like this is a partner. I feel like this is potentially a partnership you're in. You're balancing the energies. You're like turning your back on the Ace of Swords reverse would be like maybe a new offer or a new opportunity came in that you didn't take, that you turned your back on. And again, you're turning your back on the Knight. I mean, the Knight of Wands reverse, again, isn't a stable energy. So it looks to me like you're coming to a certain level of clarity with regards to your own stability. Which, if you are in a dynamic, it's going to be helpful for the dynamic you're in. But I'm feeling a bit of a torn energy for sure. And something that's requiring a lot of your faith and strength. It's possibly been cluttering your energy, like making you feel torn, making you feel like you're in a kind of a battle. Hermit card is the anchor, and the Temperance is really like what it's about. and strength. So 3 major arcana pinning the reading. Testing your will, testing your faith, testing your strength, and maybe your character as well. The Hermit card, I'm getting a sense of like testing your deeper character of wisdom. I'm sensing something about like really being wise. Yeah. Ooh, a double 4. I see. Oh, I see. There could be some really jovial times ahead, Cancer. I get a sense from these cards too that this is a time where you're going to be able to really lay down some past things, like inner conflict, like indecisiveness, or just constantly balancing everything, distractions, grief, pain around love, even like just a kind of distracted energy around that love, and like somehow through it all finding your inner alchemy, finding your sense of balance, your sense of integrity, your sense of faith and strength, and being able, and this I'm hearing that thing about like North Node conjunct Chiron in Aries, where this is like an opportunity to finally and truly and really lay things down from the past, like lay down past experiences and all that jazz, and celebrate the new foundation, celebrate where you are now. Because this is, with all these major arcanas turning around, all coming through in the upright, it's like, as long as you take that time, get connected to your inner faith, I'm hearing feel good about who you are and like the treasure trove within. I feel like there's like these pearls. Yeah. There's something about like conquering maybe like a distorted masculine energy, or conquering your own inner demons, conquering your own battle of wills, the false perceptions of yourself, or like, yeah, the falsehoods, to claim you're like, I'm good, and allowing like, because the Queen of Cups in this card is sitting on like a clam, or a shell of sorts that makes me think of like a pearl being inside. In the reverse, I'm thinking like, this is why you need hermit mode, because like there's these pearls of wisdom that lay dormant within you. And the Nine of Cups is sort of the key. And what you need is hermit. What you need is your crab mode, go into your shell, cocoon in there, restore, reset, find the strength. Like the will of your being, your soul, your character, find the balance. Like you might even need a retreat. Time to get away and be in nature. Yeah, it's like the destroyer into this sort of birthing of an inner alchemical balanced state. So there's like a blossoming going on that's just deeper and more integral, because you've been through a lot. I feel like some of you as well are moving into a phase of life where you're wanting to like build or create, or something about sacred geometry is coming through. Ceremony. And eventually like other people, other characters coming through. Like the tree of life, like some of you, I think a lot of people that res with this channel would be connected to the idea of new paradigm and new grid. See, the Lovers is here as well. I want to say too, something you're creating or wanting to create or visioning or wanting to birth or whatever is likely to be connected with the people in your life, obviously, and the people you're in love with. And I want to say, like, don't deny that, but also know that the right people allow the hermit, like the right people in our lives allow that that retreat mode. I'm hearing something too about common ground, like finding a common ground for yourself, I guess. Some of you, there's invitation coming in, perhaps. Oops. Those are nice cards to flip out. So, yeah, hermit mode is just coming through strongly. Finding that inner voice, attuning to that silence, right? That it's like this, certainly in these earthly bodies, the silence connected to more of your fullness and your totality and your that presence of stillness, which is peaceful, connected, and almost playful. There's these dolphins in this card. With the possibilities, and I mentioned the invitation. So the possibilities, of course, you're balancing a lot. You're probably I'm recording these the end of February, so like as you're going to get them in March, it's like you're closing doors, reflecting on things, starting to really recognize maybe you need that time to retreat and look at things and assess things, and then eventually be really closing out some chapters and continuing that inner work as you close out some chapters to then feel a little lighter, looking out at the horizon with a little bit more of a fierce determination, but it's like a natural, positive thing. It's not forceful. It's like I'm getting that thing of like I don't chase, I attract. And this new blossoming of greater balance. Because again, you've been through turbulent waters, you've been through these cycles of inner battles and back and forth and grief and pain. And, you've healed a lot and learned a lot in that process, which is part of the 9 of Cups energy in the upright, right? So feeling good and feeling lucky and like, yo, like, look, I got all these cups, I can do it. So that letting your cups fill up to find these pearls of wisdom. So I'm going to read Descendant Energy. It's a beautiful card. I really like the colors. Love this deck. So the Descendant Energy is an invitation. While the Ascendant, describes how you enter the world, the Descendant is the place where you invite equal others to come into your world. It describes how you see these peers, what you project upon them, and what you were trained to respect in them. The Descendant is where the sun would be at sunset. Action. Look at how you invite others to dance with you to relate. Be welcoming while also keeping healthy boundaries in place. Once you feel comfortable about your ground rules for the people you bring into your life, it is easier to open your heart. If you notice that you keep people at a distance or avoid meeting new people, investigate this habit. Though it might have been important to protect you at one time in your life, consider how is it working for you now and what would help you feel safe enough to open this door. Also notice in what areas of your life you ask other people to do your work for you. The Descendant can point to what you might try to import from other people. While this practice can refer to an important skill in a work situation, it has its dangers in a personal relationship. If you feel disempowered, you might be drawn to powerful people. If you're an extrovert who inwardly craves emotional and spiritual intimacy, you might draw in someone who helps you cozy up at home. It's wonderful when others can help you develop latent characteristics within yourself. But if you ask them to do this work for you and they leave, there goes your resource. If you see them as only an extension of yourself, you can't really see them. When you develop your own resources, you can see these others as whole beings with their own needs and gifts. Challenge. You give your power away when instead of working together, you ask others to be what is missing in yourself. And the gift. Tend the inlet to your heart. Invite in relationships that are clear, healing, nurturing, self-responsible, and encouraging of mutual evolution. So that's the Hermit energy here, Cancer. And why this central energy with the major arcanas are all pointing to like drawing in, finding your strength, finding your temperance, right? Like your honing of that relationship with self, knowing the all-powerful, almighty Cancer energy, has everything you need to offer that same nurturing self-care, etc., to yourself, to other people in your life, that you can receive that from people. And of course, that you're really inviting in the people that you feel support you. And there's a lot there. but it's all really being born from within, right? I'm gonna leave it there for my beautiful Cancer lovers. 1505. At one point I looked up earlier and I'm sure I saw 555 as well. Those numbers are popping through a lot. So Cancer, have a great month of March 2024, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys next month, if not sooner, in the daily and the weeklies. Feel free to check out the Patreon member group, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Peace out.